you guys notice, I only got one move. This is the only move I got. I'm not a dancer. I know my stunner glasses are tight. You can't see me. You can't see me. Guys, welcome to N Circus, the show that delves into the most important issues as well as under the radar problems. Not to mention problems and issues that are rather pointless, but 85% of you guys will care about it more than something that actually affects you. Like, example, President hopeful Mitt Romney is rejecting a super PAC and attacking Barack Obama. As you guys know, Barack Obama, the president, Mitt Romney, Republican hopeful, clashing, and these guys are worlds apart and policies and everything. And it's something that you should care about because Mitt Romney, as I'll discuss later in the program, is a character that, unless you're in that top percent tax bracket or upper middle class, I really don't think he cares. And then there's President Obama, who everybody deems a socialist. Anyways, those two will be going at it, but what you guys will probably be interested more in is the fact that Kanye West will be appearing on a Kim Kardashian show. Circus. No one cares, not relevant to you. But you, Kanye West, can you rap like him? Huh? Let's give it up for the assholes. You probably are an asshole for paying more attention to that and to that beautiful yet boneheaded individual like Kim Kardashian. But hey, what can I say? I mean, that's what you guys are. Oh, wait. America Idol, Josh Leader or something like that. A man that could just sing. Is he paying your rent? Is he doing anything for you? Let me guess. I know what the excuse is. It's just something to do, something to take off leisure time, right? It's okay. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But when you guys pay more attention to keeping up with our Kardashians, freaking New Jersey housewives, or the fist pumping dude, versus things that can actually affect you, it's N Circus, as I said before. Anyways, today we're going to discuss the G of 8. These people are from Germany, and they will, well, they're going to meet in Germany. They're called the Group of 8. They're preparing to discuss Greece and the impact of the global economy. For those who don't know, it happened a while ago. Greece's economy just crumbled. Could be a bleak future of what could be in store for us. And then we're going back to Mitt Romney, who tells Floridians that he is considering a home in the sunshine state of Florida. That he has always expressed fondness for the state. I would like to mention a swing state. Now guys, a swing state, for those who don't know, is a state that can swing right, Republican, left, Democratic. Swings, left or right. It's not a permanent state. I just thought I'd throw that in there anyways because, you know, Mitt Romney has a swing type personality. One day he'll condemn that dude for making fun of the girl. So that's the problem right there. That dude for making fun of the girl. That dude being Rush Limbaugh and the girl being, she was for women's rights. Her name escaped me for a moment. First this guy condemns him for a little bit and then 5-15 seconds later, in reality probably the next day, the guy says, oh, it's just with intent, just completely dismissive of the subject, whatever. Anyways, always laying claim from being a proud man from Michigan, Mitt Romney has a home in Boston, a some home in New Hampshire, and a beachfront property in La Jolla, not far from me. Good choice there, Mitty. This guy, I'm telling you, is an oddball. I mean, we're going to discuss his transparent, wishy-washy character later on in the program, or for a couple of seconds right now. As I mentioned before, Mitt Romney rejected a super PAC and attacked the president. Now, stop. Do you guys know what a super PAC is? Huh? No? Do you guys know what the new song that, I don't know, Lil Wayne came out with? Yeah, you do? How fortuitous. Fortuitous. I'm going to get that word right eventually. Fortuitous. Actually, I think I said it right. Fortuitous. Anyways, a super PAC is basically a PAC that donates unlimited funds to a candidate. And not until recently, they now have to disclose like who are part of super PAC. Because at first they wanted to protect who was donating who. But see, the problem with a super PAC is now you're letting money take control of politics. Now, for everybody that's not interested in politics, that's fine. But listen well, listen good. There's a difference between government and big business. Government is there to protect you and me. We have certain rights and liberties that must be protected by the government. I believe this is called a social contract for those who went to sleep in history or didn't bother to listen to sociology or something like that. A social contract between the people and the government. Exchange for order and law abiding and all this stuff. You have your rights and so forth and civil statutes and liberties. Here's the problem though. You have big business who are out for themselves. And corporations are people too. That's from Mitt, by the way. I wish I had an instant replay. Just picture the instant replay. Just except when I do it once, just do it twice. Out. Watch her. Mitt. I just can't help it. That guy. If I slap him in the face, $5,000 will fall out probably. Anyways, so you have big business that will influence the government. Why you should care? Gee, I don't know. Let's take Lake Elsinore, of all places, for example. I imagine that Lake Elsinore used to be a beautiful lake. For those who don't know what Lake Elsinore is, Lake Elsinore is located in the Inland Empire, above Temecula, I think adjacent to Paris. You can get to it off the 15 and 215. Beautiful lake, once upon a time. Now, just for a guess, let's say that companies started drilling or doing something retarded there, and they backwash all their waste into the lake. Now, the government will step in and say, hey, you're not allowed to do that. But let's say the big business lobbies puts people in place for them, pays them, and all of a sudden, we don't care if you lobby. I mean, we don't care if you waste there. So all of a sudden, Lake Elsinore, a beautiful lake, is now like Lake Placid. Mutated alligators, freaking 15 feet mosquitoes, it smells bad. You freaking take a skinny dip in there, you're not going to dip your skinniness nowhere else. I'm telling you. You dip in there, that's your last death. Like, I guarantee you. That is your last death. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about that as well. And, look at my face when I tell you this. Alright? You guys have to start paying attention. You have to. You have to start paying attention to this because this affects us. Alright? I mean, I don't know what to say to you guys. Are you following me, camera guy? It's about to get serious. I've always wanted to say that. Yeah. So, yeah. We're going to be talking about a Mr. James D. Riley, who was arrested today, suspected of 2 fatal highway shootings on desolate highways in Mississippi. Apparently, he is not the separate, well, there's a separate case of somebody dressed up as a police officer shooting at people. What is going down in M.I.? Quickly, I, PPI, makes you want to die. I can't even say that stuff right. Well, about time to get out of here. But, you know, and the last thing I want to bring to your case is due documents shed light on the Trayvon Martin case. Low levels of THC, a psychoactive ingredient found in marijuana, I bet you guys know that, was found in his system. However, the trace amount was so low that it couldn't have played any role in the kid's behavior, according to a guy named Koblinski. So basically, what's he trying to let me get this straight, because this is interesting. So he was killed, the stand your ground law, which I gotta ask, for 300, what are cops for? The stand your ground law. Remember that? Cop. Well, I don't want the cops to come out. Florida law makers. So the guy, Trayvon, gets killed by Zimmerman. And now there are conflicting reports to what actually happened. But now it seems that the defense, they're trying to throw everything at this kid. They tried to throw in his former police record, that he was a drug addict, or he was on marijuana. None of that is relevant. The stand your ground law clearly states you stand your ground. Zimmerman did not stand his ground. He followed him. So that law is now nullified. He's guilty. He's guilty. And some of these people out here that think that he's not guilty, you guys got some real issues. Now, I would put a race card and say, what happens if that kid was white, huh? Nah, you don't want to hear that. And then you have other people, his family, saying that Zimmerman tutored African Americans. What really happened, let me tell you what really happened. He's Captain Neighborhood Watch, and now he's saying that he tutored African Americans. He didn't really tutor them. I'm assuming that there's a rec center in this neighborhood. He happened to go there. There have been like 4 kids there. 2 kids, no, 1 kid was black, 1 was mixed, 1 was white. Everybody else was white. Get it. Zimmerman probably taught him how to play Madden real quick. He's like, hey kid, you want to stop the vicious running game of who was the team with a good running game? The 49ers. I don't know. Zimmerman probably was like, hey, use nickel under smoke, make the linebackers freaking crit in a box. That little statement right there, Madden, all of a sudden he tutors black kids. Wrong. That's not what he did. Then they tried to throw in the old famous, he has a black relative. So what? What does that have to do with the price of tea in Japan? I mean, China. What are those countries? What does that have to do? Nothing. So now they're trying to throw all of this extra stuff, and that's not the fact. You killed this kid in cold blood. I don't understand that. Maybe you guys can help me. Part 2 coming out soon. Stay alive.